Hello, I'm IBX Toycat and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you all of the secret features that came inside last week's update titled Update 24. This was an update that was just meant to be bringing Alex and some new achievements to the Xbox 60, but instead it actually brought in a bunch of other secret features behind the scenes that 4J Studios didn't mention and haven't acknowledged yet, but that are still there. And I did show off a couple of these last week that I had found, but now with the help of you guys from the comments, I do believe I have every single secret feature inside this update. So that's what I'm going to be showing you today. Please do like it if you do like it. It helps out the channel a lot and it lets me know that you like it. And let's get straight into this, shall we? And quickly just explain that I'm going to show you the features I showed you last week first, because the item frame side map thing, if you see it on the Xbox One with a small or larger world size, you can actually see it fills up the entire block rather than just 80% of the frame, which is pretty cool. And also the Jeb sheep is one that I probably should have expected, but if you use it in any other texture pack, it does have that slightly unique animation going on, to fit the texture pack. So you can see this sheep here, instead of being like the entire sheep, it actually only uses the wooling bits. I actually thought it was pretty cool that each Jeb sheep is slightly different in each texture pack, and I might be doing a video showing off all of them. If you want me to do that, let me know in the comments. But anyway, yeah, so the three features that I did show off last week that I had already found were basically the Jeb sheep, the rainbow sheep, if you name it Jeb, the maps, and the fact that if you go third person and you block, they've actually changed the animation. But there are quite a few other changes that they introduced that, again, were a little bit more subtle, but that are actually quite cool, and let's show you those now. So first of all, first one I want to show you is the fact that the crouching animation has changed too. So this is such a subtle change, but basically now when you crouch, your body goes much, much lower, and it means you can actually kind of hide behind slightly small objects. So obviously it still means that behind a free block thing, you're going to be slightly visible, which is good. It means you can't, make easier hiding places, but it does mean you're a little less visible. It means that crouching actually does change, your visibility profile the tiniest bit, which I think is good. It does make you, go out a little bit more now, which is, the trade-off for that. But yeah, tiny change to the crouch animation. It's not too noticeable, but, a few people did keep tweeting me at it, and I just figured I'd mention that right now. And the other animation they've changed, the big one, is the fact that they fixed the mining animation, and they've made it the same as the PC one. So the PC animation and the console animation are the same now, which is always great. But anyway, let's move on to the other features so we can actually leave this Mass Effect texture pack, because we need to go back to the menus. So let's exit and save. Finally leave Minecraft Mass Effect Edition and we can go back to vanilla, which is something I'm always a big fan of. And let's go to the help and options menu, because the next secret feature they added is another 1.7 feature from the PC that, we just got a little bit early. And that is if you go to options, which is, by the way, through settings, options, then to languages, there is a new languages setting. So yeah, this is pretty cool, because if you don't speak a language that's English and you have to currently translate, you can now play it in your native language. If you want to play in Spanish, if you want to play in Latin American Spanish, I'm just going to quickly turn it back. If you want to play in Latin American Spanish, if you want to play French, Italian, etc., you can do all these things. One that I wouldn't recommend, but if you want to confuse yourself, you can totally go into Chinese, Japanese, or Korean and play confusing survival. I don't know what I'm doing survival. Oh, I think that's the Minecraft store. Okay, not that one. But yeah, so that's something you can now do. Let's see if we can actually turn this back. Yes, oh, no, not that. Yes, we can. But yeah, so basically that you have a bunch of new language options, which you can either use them if you speak a different language, which I doubt is too many of you, but you can also use them to play Korean survival and see if you can work out what all the items mean just by that looks alone. I don't know, that's just a ridiculous but technically possible idea. So let's go back to the default texture pack, which is all the way over here. And let's show off the rest of these features then, shall we? So back into survival, and yeah, so as well as, new languages, new animations, and the couple of features I've shown off already, there is a couple of subtler features, and the big one to me is the fact that the mob heads have been slightly changed. So before, the mob heads were actually smaller than your skull, so they wouldn't fit properly, but now if you look, the mob head is much larger than the skull size. That you can see, Alex is the regular sized head, and the creeper head is much bigger than a head. And, this is, in survival, this really only means you can have a wither skeleton skull on you, this is the only one you can get in survival right now, but it still means that you can customize any skin and make them look pretty cool, for example this one. And it does mean that if you are going to be in creative, to get these Steve heads, I think I found the best combination of skin and head, which has got to be Alex with Steve's head on the body. So yeah, this is a really cool feature of the update, because if you've ever wanted to be Alex with Steve's head, if you've ever thought, I like Alex's arms, but I like Steve's head, this is the perfect thing for you. And yeah, it's entirely ridiculous. But yeah, let's move on to secret features. They have changed the creeper very slightly, so I'm going to move away from my stuff and just go to here. Basically, before, when the creeper exploded, it didn't have this animation, the same on PC. Now they have updated it, so it will flash white like this, which is a pretty cool update. Also, that creeper really flew me back. You can make like a creeper cannon, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, so yeah, that's the creeper. They've changed the animation, but let's move on to the couple of last ones. So there was another subtle animation change. If I can find my horse, which I don't think I can. I think I lost my horse. But let's just spawn in a pig. No, let's go find a horse. Basically, if you when you sit on a horse with a saddle, it will follow you around. But why are these horses called kitten? I don't even know. But yeah, if you sit on a horse in third person, you'll see the animation has changed when you go around. Also, I got really lucky came with this one. You'll see the animation changes and like your head like kind of goes around in a funny way. Before, like you just kind of switch from one side of the horse to the other like this, but the head wouldn't really change as much. It just instantly switched with it. Now, like your head can go like literally 180 degrees away from your body, which if you look, I don't think that's very good for anyone. Like, but yeah, that's that. Also, I'm still just amused so much at this Steve's head on Axe's body. I like this a lot. I wish I could get this in survival. But yeah, so that was another animation they changed. And finally, one last one that I wanted to show you is the fact that this is somewhere in between a glitch and a new feature, because basically this is one they added accidentally, because now when you throw a potion, if you look how ridiculously far you can throw it. Like, that's an easy 40 blocks now for a smash potion. That is something they confirm they did by accident, but they're saying they might actually keep it. That's what 4J Steve's been saying. Or you know, they might be able to shorten it to make it a little bit more like PC. Because although it is not the same as PC, it is a feature that a lot of people did like. But yeah, that's kind of a roundup for the features, the Jeb sheep, the map thing, all of the animations, so many different animations from the PC version. Splash potion change, creeper change, and there's a lot of other things that people have been telling me about, but most of these are bugs. For instance, when you sleep on a bed, it looks like you're like kind of just standing up here when you're sleeping. Like, imagine I'm sleeping right now. It's awful, but it looks like you're like a block and a half above your bed. That does seem to be a glitch. I don't think it's a PC thing. And there's also a bunch of other like glitches of animations and stuff. But as far as new features that are here to most likely stay, I can't imagine they'll remove the languages. Yeah, that's all of them today. I hope you did enjoy this video. I hope it helped you out in some way. Please do like the video if you did like it. Share it if you really liked it. And subscribe if you're new around here. I do Minecraft console videos every single day, sometimes showing off secret features, sometimes doing other things like being mesmerized by Jeb sheeps. And yeah, I hope that you liked it, and I'll see you all in the next video.